Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a quick video, not related to the last one, because I just wanted to kind of rant for a minute about narcissistic entitlement and how narcissistic entitlement is ruining the world. So, of all the things that the narcissist does, you guys know I hate cheating, I hate triangulation, but day in, day out, about dealing with the people of the world, which are mostly narcissistic now. It is the entitlement that drives me bonkers. Absolutely nuts. Narcissists are so entitled, I can't even begin to describe it, but I'm going to try for a few minutes. The narcissist believes that they can bring in absolutely nothing to a situation of value, of importance, and you, on the other hand, have to have everything in your life in order. Everything has to be right. Everything has to be on point. You have to provide everything for them. And all they have to do is simply show up. They just have to exist. All the narcissist literally has to do is just bring themselves in a bad attitude, and you're supposed to take care of everything else. You can take these people on vacation, all expense paid. You can pay for the gas or the airplane and the lodging and the dinners out and the snacks and all the goodies and every activity and everything that you do, and you can be planning most of them. And the entire time, the narcissist is going to cry and complain about everything that they perceive as going wrong or the way they don't want it. We went to this place. Why didn't we go to that place? My food wasn't good here. My food wasn't good. I always get bad service. Well, I told you I wanted to go here. I've told you the whole trip I wanted to do this. When maybe all they did was literally just briefly mention it one time on the way down or something. And so you're supposed to just intuit that this is some ironclad plan that has to happen. And if you don't do it, they're upset. Every place you go is some kind of problem, mixed with, as they always do, temporary breadcrumbs, a few good hours of a day, a good time doing something, and the rest of the time it's just cry and complain and groan about everything that's not happening. Meanwhile, you are footing the bill for absolutely everything that happens. And when you get home, what's the narcissist going to do? They're going to complain about the one thing you didn't go and do on the trip. Not the 900 things you did go do, not the good meals you had. They're going to complain about the one thing that you did not do, that they wanted to do. The one place you didn't go to eat, the one adventure you didn't have. And again, all the while you paid for every single thing on that entire trip and had a miserable time because they were ruining every single instance. The narcissist is so entitled that they believe they're supposed to be able to ghost you and have you continue to chase. They're supposed to be able to push you away, and you're supposed to just follow after them like a whipped puppy. They're supposed to be able to abuse you to oblivion, and then when you don't allow them to abuse you, they're mad at you. They're angry with you because you did not allow them to push you around. You didn't allow them to have their way with you. You didn't allow them to abuse and manipulate and torture you. And because you didn't allow that, you are the enemy and you are the crooked one. You're the toxic abuser. You're the narcissist. You're the awful person. And they believe that they are entitled to that. You are entitled to nothing. They are entitled to everything. What's yours is theirs. What's theirs is theirs. Anything they give you, they're going to want back. Anything you gave them, you're never getting back. They're going to complain that the dinner wasn't good enough wherever you went. The date wasn't fancy enough. It wasn't nice enough. It's not really what they wanted to do. This this wedding ring isn't big enough. This engagement ring's not nice enough. There are people today, guys, and this is rampant. Go look it up. There are tons of female covert narcissists today, which is actually like the average woman, to be honest with you. Well, the average, not all, the average, actually thinks that before going on the first date with a guy, he's supposed to send her money to get her hair and nails done. And usually Uber her or pick her up and then pay for the meal and pay for everything. And that all they have to do is just show up. They just got to be there because they're that special. They're that darn special. And yes, it works both ways. Male narcissists are the same way. Maybe not in the same exact ways, but their sense of entitlement runs just as deep. So these people are an absolute plague on society. There's nothing anybody can do that's ever going to be good enough. It's never going to be sufficient. And here's the biggest problem, guys. This is not a localized problem. This is not a few people we're talking about. This isn't a 1 or 2% of the population, or 5 or 10, or it's probably not even 20 or 25. It's probably higher than that. The average person alive today believes the world owes them something and that you owe them something. And all they have to do is show up, and with a bad attitude at that. All they got to do is show up and mistreat you and abuse you and have their way with you, and you're supposed to provide and break your back and bend over and worship the ground they walk on and pave their way in gold. And again, the only thing they have to do is not work on themselves and be lazy and stingy and selfish and self-absorbed and abusive. That's all they have to do is bring all that goodness and just show up. And you're supposed to roll out the red carpet like the Wizard of Oz. Roll that carpet out for the lion. The king is getting crowned. That's what they think. That's how they operate. That's how the average man and woman today behaves. It is disgusting. This society makes me sick. And some people might watch this and think, man, who are you around? What have you gone through? It's got nothing to do with that even. This is the way the average person behaves. This is the world. You want to know what the world looks like in the last days in terms of human behavior? You're seeing it. Toxic, narcissistic, dreadfully evil individuals who care nothing about what they can offer anybody else and only about what they can get. They don't even consider what I can bring into a relationship, into a marriage, into a situation of any sort. Their entire mindset all the time is, what can I get? What am I going to get? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? What's in it for me? Well, what am I going to bring? Me, of course. I'm going to bring me. So guys, I just thought you should understand this is the way the world works. Maybe nothing on earth is more disgusting than the condescending narcissist who is so entitled and feels so important. And you want to know the reason why they're like this? It's actually because they're so small and meaningless. Because they're so deeply insecure. They have nothing to offer. They know they have nothing to offer, but they're not going to work on themselves to offer anything. So what do? They show up with a bad attitude. They show up unimproved, unhealed, entitled, stingy, bratty, selfish, manipulative, and abusive. Does that about sum it up? So guys, hope you enjoyed this short rant. And I'm telling you, this is indicative of the society we live in. It's not a few people. It's most people alive today. So protect yourself. Be aware of this. Be the best individual on the path of light that you can be, and understand that most people are on that path of darkness and they are entitled as I'll get out. So I'll come at you with another one soon, guys. Until then, God bless.